the same. I asked my parents if I was okay. They said you're more beautiful and that's the way. They show that they wish that they had your smile. So my confidence was up for a while. I got real comfortable with my own style. I knew that they were only jealous 'cause people are all the same. We only get judged by what we do. Personality reflects name. From Monday to so are you. So are you.
Shemai Foundation Phase, Miss Morgan here, and I will be talking to you about today's assembly, which is going to be focusing on bonfire night. So, before we get started, let's revisit our Welsh phrase of the week, which is dim siarad o sgwalch yn dda, which means no talking, please. So, our assembly today will be focusing on bonfire night, and I know that you've had PC Morgan in talking to you about ways that we can keep safe, maybe things that we can do on bonfire night. So my first question to you, Shara de Bartner, what do you already know about bonfire night? Fantastic. Now, I'm sure that you will have said things along the lines of going to watch firework displays, you may have sparklers, and some people, you may even go to organised bonfires. You may have sweets and treats and spend time with your family and with your friends. Now, that's how we celebrate bonfire night now, but I wonder if you know the story behind bonfire night and how it all started. It all began with the gunpowder plot. So the plotter's plan, there was a group of people who wanted to blow up the House of Lords during a state opening of Parliament back in 1605. They tried to kill the king and his government. Now, the plotters wanted to take action against the government and the king for their anti-Catholic laws. They planned to put the king's daughter, Elizabeth, on the throne. In the summer of 1605, the group hired a cellar underneath the Houses of Parliament and secretly brought in barrels of gunpowder. And after a secret letter revealing the plot was sent to Lord Monteagle, Parliament was searched for traces of the plotters. In the cellar, below the Houses of Lords, the guards found the gunpowder and a man named Guy Fawkes. After 3 days in the Tower of London, which was a prison at the time, Guy Fawkes named his fellow plotters, and the plot was spoilt. It was foiled. Londoners were encouraged to burn bonfires to celebrate the failure of the plot, and the government passed a law designated November the 5th as a national day of Thanksgiving. And although that law no longer exists, lots of people still celebrate bonfire night with fireworks to mark the occasion. So even though we don't have to do it, lots of people still continue to do it to this day. Now, I've got a few things to have a think about here. Can you think of any groups of people who are still persecuted today? Now, I know in year one, we've been talking about rights, so it may be worthwhile thinking back to those rights and maybe people who don't have them. And in what ways can people be heard and make changes in our country today? As well as our country, you might like to think about how we can make changes within our school. You may also like to spend a few moments thinking about the religious freedoms we have in this country. So even if you have no faith, you are exercising the freedom to not have a faith. So it's your choice. No one will make you go to church every week or follow a particular religion as they did at one time. Back in 1605, when the gunpowder plot was first started. So let's be glad that we have freedom to be ourselves and work to keep those freedoms alive. Reflect on these things today. How can our voices be heard? Are there groups of people who are still persecuted today? And how lucky we are that we get to make a choice about which religions we choose to follow. Now, time to say our school prayer. Hands together, please. Diolch I ti am I byd, diolch am ein ffrindiau I gyd. Amen. To end today's assembly, I wanted to talk about Bonfire Night just quickly and some of those things that we can do to stay safe. As I mentioned before, I know PC Morgan has talked to us about being safe, but it's so important that we're looking after ourselves and other people around fireworks and bonfires. So I'm going to put some key things that you could do to keep yourself safe. But I wonder if you can think of any more throughout the day and perhaps share them with your teacher. Never throw fireworks, keep pets indoors, always wear gloves with sparklers, keep fireworks in a closed box when they're not in use, stand well back from any fireworks or bonfires, and never go back to a lit firework. Something to have a little think about today, maybe over the next couple of days, just in case you are going to any fireworks displays. Now, enjoy the rest of your day, and I look forward to hearing from your teachers about all your fantastic experiences of Bonfire Night. Take care. Dabble he.
Made me ashamed, 'cause I didn't know my